The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who don't really want it.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Yeah.
The world of celebrities isn't all glitz and glamour. Behind the red carpets lies a darker side. Recently, Diddy has faced serious accusations, but here's the twist. Will Smith may be entangled in the scandal too. He's not just a bystander. He could be implicated in the alleged crimes. In a desperate bid to protect himself, rumors suggest that Smith has turned informant. That's right. Will Smith is reportedly sharing shocking revelations about what he witnessed at Diddy's infamous parties. The details are explosive, and this unexpected turn has everyone questioning the truth behind the facade of Hollywood. Buckle up. The drama is just beginning.
Not only should he have apologized to Cassie in that video, he should have apologized to all of the general public that he lied.
Diddy has long been the talk of the town for his outrageous scandals, with his legendary parties now under intense investigation. Rumors suggest these gatherings were far from harmless. They allegedly involved illegal activities that would put wild tabloid stories to shame. We're talking about serious issues, including exploitation and coercion. The list of those reportedly involved reads like a who's who of Hollywood's elite, raising eyebrows and sparking outrage. As the investigation unfolds, the glamorous image of these parties is shattering, revealing a darker underbelly that many never expected. The fallout could change Hollywood forever.
And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those two raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named freak-offs.
And guess who's been in the thick of it all? You guessed it, Will Smith. At first glance, his squeaky clean image suggests he's uninvolved in these underground antics, but sources say otherwise. It turns out Will and Diddy share a long-standing friendship that's darker than anyone imagined. The two have been linked to these wild parties for years, and insiders claim Will wasn't just a guest. He was involved on a much deeper level. This connection raises questions about what really went on behind the scenes and what secrets Smith might be hiding as the investigation unfolds. The plot thickens, and Hollywood's facade is crumbling.
Now you got the Diddy situation where he jumps on a private jet, they say yesterday, and is on his way to the Cape Verde Islands.
Latest reports suggest that investigators have been circling Diddy for months, gathering evidence on shocking scandals in the music and entertainment industries. When the hammer finally dropped, it was Will Smith who jumped ship and went straight to the authorities. He's been spilling secrets like a leaky faucet, desperately trying to save himself. What exactly did Will reveal? Let's just say the revelations are worse than anyone could have ever imagined. As more details emerge, the implications for both Diddy and Will could reshape their careers and the entire industry. The drama is escalating, and the truth may be more scandalous than we thought.
That clearly there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
Whispers about Diddy's secret parties have circulated for years, but few realized how dark things had gotten behind closed doors. These weren't your typical Hollywood gatherings. Insiders described Diddy's events as more akin to underground clubs, where anything and everything was possible, and not in a good way. Those in the know have reported strange and disturbing behavior, with some even comparing the parties to scenes straight out of a crime novel. The activities allegedly taking place weren't just illegal, they were depraved. And now, it's revealed that Will Smith was right there in the middle of it all, raising questions about his involvement and what he truly witnessed.
He controlled every aspect of her life. He is accused of frequently beating her and would hide her in hotel rooms for days until the bruising and signs of abuse were gone.
It's been said that Will's involvement wasn't casual. He allegedly attended these gatherings regularly and may have been complicit in some shocking activities. If the rumors are true, Will was more than just an observer. He was part of the inner circle, fully aware of what was happening. Now, with Diddy facing potential criminal charges, Will is scrambling to distance himself from the fallout. His best strategy appears to be turning on his old friend, revealing details to protect himself. As the investigation unfolds, the consequences for both could be severe, and the truth behind their friendship is coming into question.
That this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
It sounds like the situation is escalating dramatically. Will's decision to act as a whistleblower could really shake up Hollywood. If he's revealing information about Diddy and other A-list celebrities involved in shady activities, it might lead to a major scandal. The implications for those involved could be enormous, potentially changing the landscape of the industry. If these claims are substantiated, we could be witnessing a pivotal moment in Hollywood history. What do you think the fallout might look like?
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
The rumors surrounding Diddy's parties paint a shocking picture of the dark underbelly of Hollywood. Allegations of bizarre rituals and disturbing initiations suggest a culture that thrives on excess and secrecy. It's unsettling to think that attendees might face humiliating challenges just to gain acceptance into this exclusive circle. If these claims are true, it raises serious questions about the lengths people will go to for fame and power. The implications could be far-reaching, not just for those involved, but for the entire industry. How do you think this will affect public perception of Hollywood?
And Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Yeah, the fact, Jake, that the government in this indictment presented evidence alleging that Sean Combs was running a criminal enterprise.
The allegations surrounding these celebrity gatherings are indeed shocking. Reports of coercion and filming without consent paint a chilling picture of how power dynamics can play out in Hollywood. The idea that reputations are held hostage by influential figures like Diddy adds an unsettling layer to the narrative. With Will Smith's involvement, his decision to cooperate with authorities could suggest a desperate bid for self-preservation amid these emerging accusations. If these stories gain traction, the fallout could redefine the public's understanding of trust and safety within the industry. What do you think might happen next?
August was probably trying to communicate because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated.
Will's recent actions can certainly be viewed through the lens of his crumbling public image. The Oscar slap incident was a pivotal moment, revealing vulnerabilities that many fans had never seen before. Once celebrated as a universally likable star, Will now faces the challenge of regaining public trust. The pressure to maintain that perfect persona must be immense, especially with the Diddy scandal unfolding. By cooperating with authorities, he might see it as a chance to distance himself from the chaos and protect what remains of his career. If he can position himself as a whistleblower, it could potentially shift the narrative in his favor. How do you think the public will react to this strategy?
He was my man, this is probably irreparable.
Jada Pinkett Smith's potential involvement adds another layer of complexity to this unfolding drama. Her history as a controversial figure and her often scrutinized relationship with Will make it hard to overlook her role in this narrative. The notion that their marriage functions more as a business partnership than a traditional romantic one has long fueled speculation, particularly around the rumors of an open marriage. If Jada was indeed present at Diddy's infamous parties, it raises serious questions about their dynamic and the choices they've made together. How will the public react to this revelation, especially given the scrutiny they've already faced? This could redefine perceptions of both Jada and Will.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever.
Jada Pinkett Smith's potential involvement certainly complicates the narrative further. Given her controversial history and the scrutiny surrounding her relationship with Will, it's difficult to ignore the implications of her role. The idea that their marriage operates more like a business partnership has led to much speculation, especially regarding the rumors of an open marriage. If Jada was indeed at Diddy's parties, it would raise significant questions about their choices and the nature of their relationship. The public's reaction could be intense, potentially reshaping how both Jada and Will are perceived in the long run. What do you think this means for their future?
Yesterday, all over our social media pages, Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy. She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse.
Will's choice to turn on Diddy certainly appears to be a last-ditch effort to salvage his reputation amidst the chaos. However, by cooperating with investigators, he's potentially unleashed a cascade of revelations that could shake Hollywood to its core. With each new piece of information, the scandal seems to grow larger, hinting that Will's involvement might be far more intricate than previously thought. This could lead to a dramatic unraveling of the elite circles he once navigated. As the situation unfolds, it's hard to predict just how far-reaching the consequences will be. What do you think the ultimate fallout might look like?
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird?
Yeah, it's just about a bunch of weird, that's weird, dude.
Will's decision to cooperate with authorities reveals a desperate strategy rather than a noble act. Sources suggest he was cornered, with significant evidence already gathered against him regarding Diddy's parties and associated crimes. Knowing his time was running out, he opted for a deal that could save himself at the expense of others. This raises the question of just how much information he possesses about his Hollywood colleagues. Insiders are hinting that other unsuspecting celebrities could soon be implicated in the investigation. If Will is prepared to expose more than just Diddy, the repercussions could be monumental. The potential fallout might not only impact the careers of those involved, but could also reshape the entire entertainment industry. As this scandal unfolds, it's clear that Hollywood is bracing for a seismic shift. What do you think the long-term effects will be for the industry and its power dynamics?
But as soon as he approached me, he was like a magnet. It was like once...
The Smith family dynamic is certainly under scrutiny as Will tries to navigate this scandal. Jada's silence amid the chaos speaks volumes, and if her involvement in Diddy's parties comes to light, the repercussions could be significant. The Smiths have long presented themselves as a united front, but this scandal threatens to unravel that carefully crafted image. For years, speculation about their unconventional relationship has persisted, suggesting that there's much more beneath the surface. The whispers of strange behavior and deeper secrets could resurface, potentially altering public perception of both Will and Jada. If their marriage is tested by these revelations, it could lead to a dramatic shift in how they are viewed in Hollywood and beyond. How do you think this will impact their family in the long run?
I brought this subject up because there's a couple of things that really bother me here.
Will and Jada's relationship has indeed been a focal point for rumors and scandals, often capturing public attention due to its unconventional dynamic. Their marriage, already one of the most scrutinized in Hollywood, has seen its share of controversies, with Jada's entanglement with August Alsina merely one chapter in a far more intricate narrative. This ongoing saga raises questions about the true nature of their partnership and what else might be revealed amid the current turmoil.
You love him, and I just never, that was a huge regret of mine. I couldn't handle it, I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he was Pac.
Right.
The speculation about Will and Jada's open relationship has lingered for over a decade, fueled by various hints from both of them. Jada once stated in an interview that their bond is built on trust and freedom, a comment many interpreted as a tacit acknowledgement of their non-monogamous arrangement. This has led to persistent rumors of extramarital relationships with other celebrities, suggestions that these were not merely casual encounters, but rather carefully orchestrated with both partners aware and possibly supportive of each other's pursuits. Such revelations only add layers to their complex dynamic, leaving many to wonder just how deep the Smiths' unconventional approach to love really goes. How do you think this impacts their public image amid the current scandal?
I got into a different kind of entanglement.
One persistent rumor involves Will's alleged ongoing relationship with actress Margot Robbie, which gained traction during their time filming *Focus* in 2013. Reports highlighted their undeniable chemistry, leading insiders to suggest that their bond was more than just professional. Photos surfaced of Will and Margot looking cozy in a photo booth, further fueling speculation. While both actors denied any wrongdoing and maintained they were merely good friends, many interpreted this as another indication of the flexible nature of the Smiths' marriage. The public's fascination with their unconventional dynamic continues to shape perceptions of their relationship.
Is that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
There's a growing belief that Will and Jada's transparency might be more of a well-orchestrated smokescreen. Some sources suggest that both have been quietly involved with high-profile figures, indicating that their marriage, often described as a life partnership, could be rooted in mutual benefit rather than romance. This speculation raises the possibility that their union functions as a strategic arrangement, designed to maintain their public personas while allowing for separate personal lives behind the scenes. If true, it would challenge the narrative they've presented and could significantly shift how the public perceives their relationship.
When Margot came to read for the role, that she didn't think there was any chance that she was going to get it because of how different.
Jada's connection to Tupac Shakur undeniably adds another layer of intrigue to her life story. Their relationship, often described as a deep bond, has captivated public interest, especially with Jada admitting that Tupac was one of her soulmates, despite them never formally dating. This complexity further fuels speculation about her romantic history and how it influences her current relationship with Will.
Like a well-orchestrated smokescreen. Some sources have suggested that both Will.
Some speculate that Jada's deep emotional connection with Tupac Shakur has contributed to tensions in her marriage with Will. Will has openly admitted to feeling jealousy towards Tupac, expressing that he struggled to measure up to the pedestal on which Jada seemed to place him. In his memoir, he reveals insecurities about this bond, showcasing a raw vulnerability that contrasts sharply with his typical confident persona. This candid reflection adds complexity to their relationship, highlighting the challenges they faced amid their unconventional dynamic.
But she just loved him like he was the image of...
While Jada's emotional connection to Tupac has garnered much attention, Will hasn't been free of romantic speculation himself. His name has been linked to several co-stars over the years, particularly Eva Mendes, his co-star in *Hitch*. Although nothing has ever been confirmed, insiders suggest that their chemistry went beyond acting, similar to the rumors surrounding Margot Robbie. Despite denials from all parties, the Smiths seem unable to shake the persistent cloud of speculation that follows them. Adding to this intrigue is the infamous Scientology connection. Although neither Will nor Jada has officially confirmed their involvement with the controversial religion, rumors have circulated for years regarding their ties. In the early 2000s, the couple opened a private school, New Village Leadership Academy, which was rumored to incorporate Scientology teaching methods. Jada has denied these claims, stating they were never Scientologists. Yet the speculation endures. Many believe that any association with the church may have influenced their unconventional approach to marriage and family life, further complicating their public image.
See Jada's Pinkett Smith talk about Will Smith, I cringe.
Jada's candid revelations about her mental health struggles in her memoir, *Worthy*, have drawn significant attention. She discusses her battle with depression and even admits to having contemplated ending her life. While her openness has been praised, it raises important questions about how her mental health challenges may have affected her marriage to Will. The strain of her struggles could very well have contributed to the cracks that have surfaced over the years, adding another layer of complexity to their already intricate relationship. How do you think this will influence public perception of them moving forward?
Is a woman who seems hell-bent on sabotaging, excoriating, and emasculating her man.
The most damaging speculation surrounding Will and Jada's marriage suggests that it may have been a facade crafted to conceal their true personal lives. Rumors have long circulated about both of them having relationships with individuals of the same gender, positioning their marriage as a convenient cover to maintain their public personas. While these claims remain unconfirmed, they have persisted for years, creating a narrative that challenges the authenticity of their partnership. Additionally, some insiders allege that the Smiths weren't merely attendees at Diddy's notorious parties, but could have been facilitators, possibly introducing others to his circle. This portrayal paints them as active participants in what many now view as a highly questionable scene. The ongoing whispers about their involvement only add to the intrigue, especially as Will's decision to cooperate with investigators might be seen as an effort to distance himself from this controversial world before it collapses. If the rumors hold any truth, it suggests that Will and Jada may be far more entangled in these scandals than they have publicly acknowledged. Sources indicate that their names are already being discussed among investigators, who are scrutinizing their connections to Diddy and other powerful figures in Hollywood. This evolving narrative could have profound implications for both their careers and public perception.
You know, homelessness and
My father had bouts of that as well.
I mean, that's sort of the bond I wasn't expecting to have with you.
It's clear that as Diddy's legal troubles mount, the fallout is likely to extend far beyond him, potentially ensnaring the Smiths in a scandal that has already captivated public interest. With Will's decision to cooperate with investigators, there's a real possibility that both he and Jada will find themselves in the spotlight in ways they never anticipated. On the surface, they've presented a unified front as a loving couple, but the complexities of their relationship, marked by rumors of open relationships, secret affairs, and connections to powerful figures, raise questions about their true dynamics. As scrutiny intensifies, many are left wondering how deep their involvement in Diddy's world truly goes. Will's attempts to distance himself might be seen as a survival tactic, but they could also backfire, pulling Jada into a narrative that threatens to upend their carefully curated image. The perception of the Smiths as victims of their own transparency may shift if more details emerge, revealing deeper entanglements in the scandal. As the investigation unfolds, it seems inevitable that more secrets will come to light, and the implications could be catastrophic for some of Hollywood's biggest names. Will Smith's reputation, regardless of whether he faces legal consequences, may never fully recover from this association with such a disturbing scandal. The question remains, are they merely navigating a complex relationship, or is there more hidden beneath the surface? As this saga continues to evolve, the public will undoubtedly be watching closely. What are your thoughts on the Smiths situation? Are they victims of circumstance, or is there more to the story? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates on this unfolding drama.